Welcome to today's lesson. My name is Tr.Simonpeter. I am going to take you through English, and today we are basically going to look at jumbled story. It is part of composition that we normally have in section B. If you want to call it jumbled story, you can call it jumbled sentences. Now, in P4, you're always given 5 sentences that are jumbled. Then you are told to unjumble them to put the correct order. But when you go to P5, they push the number to 10, P6, 10, and P7, the number is 10. So today, we want to see how we can go about jumbled sentences. How to go about we want to see how we can go about jumbled story or jumbled sentences. How do you unjumble these sentences? So the first thing you're supposed to do, number 1, is you read through the given instruction carefully. You read the given instruction. You read the given instruction carefully. Yes, you read the given instruction carefully. Like today, the jumble we are going to look at, the instruction is the sentences below are not in the correct order. Rearrange them to form a short composition about a letter to a cousin. That is the instruction of our today's jumbled story. After you've read the instruction, what do you do next? You identify the topic or theme in the given instruction, if any. Identify the topic. If you don't want to call it topic, you can call it theme. If you don't want to call it theme, you can call it title. In the given instruction, if any. So at times, some instructions do not have the topic or the theme given. Like for this case, the theme or the topic or the title here is a short composition about a letter to a cousin. So you know it's all about writing a letter to a cousin. That is our topic. Then after you've identified the theme, the topic or the title, next you read through the given sentences in the jumbled order. Read through the given sentences. Read through the given sentences in the jumbled order. As you are reading through these given sentences in the jumbled order, what is the interest? You read through before attempting to arrange. Before attempting to do what? To arrange. Why do you read through these given sentences in the jumbled order? The interest here is to get some ideas. in case you have sentences that are connecting. You read through each sentence the way it is to get the idea. Then after reading through, what is the next thing? As you are reading through, what do? You take note. As you're reading through, take note of the connectors. Take note of the connectors. If you don't want to call them connectors, you can call them linking words. If linking words is a little bit hard for you to pronounce, you can say repeated words. What do we mean here? Repeated words. So these linking words or connectors or repeated words, they help you to see which sentence comes after the other. After you've identified the linking words, you continue down. After arranging, after you've found the linking words or connectors or repeated words, to help you to arrange these linking words or connectors, help you to arrange. How do you arrange? By numbering each sentence. Each sentence. After you've numbered each sentence, then make sure after arranging, what do you do? After arranging, what do you do? Confirm the sequence. Confirm the sequence. If not, confirm the order. Yes, you have to confirm the sequence. If not, you confirm the what? The order by rereading. Yes, by rereading through the arranged order. By rereading through the arranged order before writing in the space provided. Before writing in the space provided. Yes. The moment you are done with the reading and taking note of the connectors or linking words or repeated words, why do you take note of them? They help you to arrange. How do you arrange? By numbering each sentence or by giving each sentence number. Then after you are done with arranging, after arranging, make sure you confirm the sequence or order by rereading through the arranged order before writing in the space provided. Then after that, what do you do? After that, do not forget to number. Do not forget to number. Yes, do not forget to number your work. Do not forget to number your work in the space provided. In the space. Do not forget to number your work in the space provided. Accordingly. Why have I used the word accordingly? Because there are different ways of numbering. One may number as in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, H, I, and J. Then one may number as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Or the examiner may give you in the format of Romans. Roman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly 10. So you must make sure that you don't forget to number your work in the space provided accordingly, depending on which format of numbering has been given. Yes? Good. After you've done that, make sure you have to be careful with the spellings. Be careful with the spellings. Be careful with the spellings of the words. Used. Yes, you have to be careful with the spellings of the words used in the composition. You have to be careful with the spellings of the words used in the composition. After you've done that, now you come to the last step. Do not forget to punctuate your work. Punctuate your work accordingly. Why have I used the word accordingly? Accordingly here has been used maybe if a sentence is having a question mark, make sure you put it there. If it is having a comma, make sure you put it there. If it is having quotation marks, make sure you put it there. So punctuate the work accordingly. Now, we have an example of jumbled sentences here. It's what you are going to see on your screen there. That one you're seeing on the screen. The instruction reads, because at first we said, read the given instruction carefully. 2, identify the topic, the theme, the title in the given instruction, if any. Then 3, read through the given sentences in the jumbled order before attempting to arrange. Next, as you are reading, take note of the connectors. We can also call them linking words. We can also call them repeated words. Why should you take note? To help you to arrange. How does it help you? You know that this sentence follows this one follows this one, because of this, because of that, because of that. So that is the reason as to why we should take note of the linking words, the connectors, or the repeated words. Okay? Yes. So how do we arrange? By numbering. And how do we number? We number according to what the examiner has given you. If the examiner has given you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, you also do the same in the space provided. If he has given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you also do the same. If it is I, a Roman 1, Roman 2, up to 10, you also do the same. So after arranging, confirm the sequence or the order. How are you going to confirm? By rereading through the arranged order, the order you arranged. You have to reread through to confirm if the sequence is correct before you write it in the space provided. Then number 6, do not forget to number your work. I already talked about that. Candidates, take note of that. And B, it's a very serious point, because the one marking your paper doesn't know you. So if you're not organized, then you're bound to miss marks. So take note of that. 7, be careful with the spellings of the words used in the composition. The moment you change the spelling of a certain word used in the composition, it means that is a different word, or it is grammatically incorrect. So you're going to be cross that number, even if the sequence, the flow, the order is correct. But because you failed to spell that given word in the way it was spelled in the composition, you lose marks. So lastly, you punctuate your work accordingly. Now, an example is there on the screen. An example of a composition we are going to go through is there on the screen. I hope everyone is seeing. Yes, so now, if you are, we say we first read the instructions. So our instruction is, the sentences below are not in the correct order. Rearrange them to form a short composition about a letter to cousin. So our instruction has the topic, it has the theme, a letter to a cousin. That is our topic. Therefore, we have to go through and read these given words, sentences, the way they are before arranging them. So number one is reading. Secondly, she wrote the date. As you're reading through these jumbled sentences, make sure you are looking for the introductory sentence. You must be able to identify which sentence is coming first. So we are reading through the jumbled sentences. Secondly, she wrote the date. You must be knowing why secondly has been mentioned. Firstly must be somewhere, or first. Then she fixed a postage stamp on the envelope. One day, Birabwa wrote a letter to her cousin. Number 4, having sealed the envelope, she addressed the letter to her cousin. 5, finally, she posted the letter and returned home. 6, after the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. When you are talking about envelope, there are two envelopes here. There is the first envelope like that, and then there is another envelope like that. What makes the two different? Yes? What makes the two different? You are going to use your dictionaries to find out why is this one without E, and why is this one with the E. So we continue. Number 6. After the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. 7. She concluded the letter with her name. 8. After writing the date, she wrote the greeting as dear cousin. 9. First of all, she wrote her address. Number 10. In addition, she wrote the message that she wanted to convey to her cousin. Now, if you have read the jumbled like that and you've not understood, again what you do, you go back and reread. As you're getting which number comes first. So after you've read and you've understood what you've read, you go and draw a solution table. You go and draw a solution table. Yes, you draw a solution table. In your solution table, you divide it into the equal number of numbers in the jumbled. But first, this becomes wrong order, and this becomes correct order. Take note of that. So the wrong order here is, what have they used? They have used 1, 2, 3. Number 1 is the wrong order. Number 2 is a wrong order. Number 3 is a wrong order. Number 4 is a wrong order. Number 5 is a wrong order. Number 6 is a wrong order. Number 7 is a wrong order. Number 8 is a wrong order. Number 9 is a wrong order, as well as number 10. Now, what is the correct order? Number 1. So as we've been reading, we identified that Our correct order number 1 was number 4 because our correct order number 1 is number 3. Yes, our correct order number 1 is number 3. So you go in the composition and you give your number 1 as number 3 as number 1. Don't confuse. The correct order for number 1 is number 3. What does the statement read? The statement reads, one day, Biragwa wrote a letter to her cousin. What is correct order number 2? Correct order number 2 is number 9. First of all, she wrote her address. So now our number 2, our correct order number 2 is number 9, not number 2. Number 2 is a wrong order, it is reading. Then she fixed, no. Our number 2 is number 9. What does it read? First of all, she wrote her address. What is our number 3? Our number 3 is number 1. After writing the address, what happened? Secondly, remember the other one was, first of all, she wrote her address. Now, secondly, that's number 1 is number 3. Secondly, she wrote the date. After writing the date, what follows? Now our number 4 is number 8. After writing the date, secondly, she wrote the date. Now our number 8 has a connection with the date. After writing the date, what did she do? She wrote the greetings as dear cousin. Yes? After writing the greetings as dear cousin, our number 5 is number 10. What does it say? After writing the date, she wrote the greetings as dear cousin. That was our number 4. Our number 5 is number 10. In addition to what? To writing the date, to writing greetings, she wrote the message that she wanted to convey to her cousin. After writing the message she wanted to convey to her cousin, our number 6 is number 7. What does number 7 say? She concluded the letter with her name. After concluding the letter with her name, our number 7 is number 6. Yes. What does number 6 say? After the conclusion, remember our number 6 is she concluded the letter with her name. Now number 7 is after the conclusion. I think you can see the connection which is there. She concluded. Now after the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. What followed? After sealing the letter, we go to number 2 is our next. Number 2. Our number 7 is saying she concluded a letter with her. That's our number 6. She concluded a letter with her name. After the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. Then what followed? Then she fixed a postage stamp on the envelope. After putting it in an envelope, she sealed it. After sealing, she put the postage stamp on the envelope. What next? Our number 9 is number 4. So our number 9 is number 4. Having sealed, listen to number 8. Then she fixed a postage stamp on the envelope. Number 4. Having sealed the envelope, she addressed the letter to her cousin. She concluded the letter with her name. You remember that? That is number 7. That's our number 6. Our number 8. Our number 8 is number 6. After the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. Having sealed it, yes, our number 8 is number 4. Sorry. Our number 8 is number 4. Having sealed the envelope, she addressed the letter to her cousin. Then she fixed a postage stamp. Is our number 9. After fixing the postage stamp, finally, she posted the letter and returned home. That is number 5. Yes, that is number 5. So let's go through our order. Number 1 is number 3. It reads, one day, Birabwa wrote a letter to her cousin. Our number 2 is number 9. First of all, she wrote her address. Our number 3 is number 1. Secondly, she wrote the date. Our number 4 is number 8. After writing the date, she wrote the greetings as dear cousin. Our number 5 is number 10. In addition, she wrote the message that she wanted to convey to her cousin. Our number 6 is number 7. She concluded a letter with her name. Our number 7 is number 6. After the conclusion, she put the letter in an envelope and sealed it. Our number 8 is number 4. Having sealed the envelope, she addressed the letter to her cousin. Our number 9 is number 2. Then she fixed a postage stamp on the envelope. Our number 10 is number 5. Finally, she posted the letter and returned home. That is, this composition today was basically on letter writing. If you are conversant with the parts of the letter, then you would arrange this easily. So I had asked you to give the difference between envelope and envelope. So this one is a noun and this one is a verb. The process of putting a letter in this one is what we call that one. I'm enveloping. The teacher is enveloping the letter, meaning putting it in an envelope. Putting it in an envelope. So this is what we call enveloping. So with E is the real envelope, the noun, and without E is the act of putting a letter in the noun. So that has been our lesson for today. I thank you so much for watching. Please, if you know that this disturbs you, keep on playing this video as you read those steps. Listen carefully how I've been explaining. Then you are going to get it very easy. Thank you so much. We meet next time in the next episode. Bye.